this type of design of rocks
This
floating.
cave is huge. Could this be where the Dendro Dragon lives?
We can't go any further.
Yeah. Who knows what's inside that cave? Our goal is not only to find the dragon, but to also enter the world inside of it. That will be impossible if we can't get it to cooperate with us. But how are we gonna do that? It doesn't seem to want to help at all. I'll see what I can do. Pet, I know we don't see eye to eye, and that we have a very different understanding of the world and its orders. However, we are both born of elemental power, and both suffered the torment of forbidden knowledge. We are not that different. And right now, we share a common enemy. We should not let our differences get in the way. Wonder if the Dendro Dragon's even willing to listen. I don't care about what you believe in, who you hate, or what you've done in the name of hatred. Nor do I expect you to be grateful. I'm here to save both you and your people. My people. They've been searching for a way to save you ever since they left their homeland. They yearn for a chance to return home. And now that everything is over, all the hatred that you harbor has lost its meaning. Rather than continuing to fight, you should consider the life you've produced.
Void.
No response.
Your eagerness to survive means that you haven't given up on that world yet. If you claim to know so much more than I, then why don't you truly think about why you want to survive? And why you're so vengeful?
I ain't gotta talk to you, little girl. Still no good. You can tell Nahida is getting real passionate about this. Oh. Hurry, grab onto me.
Please keep everyone safe. And send us to the homeland.
I can't believe we're going inside of a dragon's body. Wait, okay, there's gotta be some weird spatial stuff. Either that or the dragon's body has become the land, but its spirit is able. But we saw its spirit in the sandstorm.
Nahida, where are we? Huh? And what about the traveler? Where'd he go? I was only able to ensure that we made it here safely. It's possible we arrived at different locations.
Oh my goodness, Paimon about to start freaking out.
Well, then let's go have a look up ahead. Paimon's feeling really worried.
Let me play as Paimon.
Let's go. I wouldn't worry too much. The traveler's no pushover.
Ain't that a fact?
Paimon knows that. It's just that Paimon isn't used to not having the traveler around.
What you mean? What did you do for a whole year ago before we? Cause you knew. Hold on. Then what did she do for a whole year when Inazuma's borders were open? Before she met the traveler, what did you do then?
Let's hurry. He might be just up ahead.
Makes you wonder what the freak Paimon did that whole year before Inazuma closed his borders. Oh. This whole area looks like the sanctuary that that Nahida does with her elemental burst. Whoa. Oh, I passed the boundary line. Oh, this might be a 1v1? The traveler not present?
That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the fire seed, and it'll restore a pep with elemental power. The damage it suffered internally will also slowly begin to heal. Then let's hurry and light it! We still need to find the traveler! Alright, hang on. Wait! The fire seed! What happened?
It ran
It
out.
shattered. It was even more unstable than I expected.
Oh no. Nahida was in such a rush to do it. You can tell she was emotionally charged, her, because of the conversation, and she was so in such an eagerness to help them.
But why? We barely used it.
Not we, she.
I'm not sure. Perhaps the fire seed was only capable of protecting one person?
That's a question.
But if I didn't use its power on everyone, there's no way of knowing where you could have been sucked into. And even if that's the case, there's no reason for it to simply shatter, unless...
You overused it.
Unless what? Unless I was already in a weakened state when I created this fire seed. Which would be when we at first saved the desert. Oh no. Wait, let's put that aside for a moment. If the fire seed has shattered, wouldn't that mean we came all this way for nothing? Oh, do you know what we should do now, Nahida? Oh, come on, Paimon, think!
These two damn near siblings. Like, look at the color patterns of both of them. You can't tell me if these two were sisters. You wouldn't believe it. She had lost words. We need the Traveler. The Traveler is the only character in this entire game with the natural ability to purify.
Don't worry, Paimon. This is my responsibility. The fire seed is technically just a ball of highly concentrated elemental power.
The only thing that I can think of that can save this is one of the elemental beings who've now evolved into their second form.
Although my elemental power is slightly different than that of elemental life forms, I gained a better understanding of it when I turned into a fungus. So, all I have to do is imitate that power, while adding some of my own. And I'll be able to do what the fire seed was supposed to.
It almost sounds like you're going to sacrifice yourself. I hope that's not what you're planning to do, Missy.
You're gonna become the fire seed? Yes. It'll take a lot of power from me, but it still won't be anything compared to when I was in the desert. I might, however, become even smaller.
Oh, snap. You're going to be Paimon size if you shrink another size down.
What happens if you keep getting smaller?
She'll cease to exist, dummy.
I'll become a blade of grass or a twig. Basically, I'll return to how I was first born.
Shoot. Knowing that with this information right here, I know this is a sad moment, but now it makes sense about that, what was it? I think there's a character card. The character cards for Zhongli, Venti, and... A, right? I don't know if it's a card or it's a book or a weapon description or an item description. It said something about one was a rock, one was a wind spirit, and the other one was a twig, like some lightning rod twig or something like that.
I will be able to unleash power beyond my limits if I can reverse the process of growth. But you'll lose everything. You'll not only lose your appearance, but you'll lose your emotions, memories, and who knows what else?
Then who gonna be the Dendro Archon then?
That's all right. None of that matters compared to the dangers that Apep is facing right now. No, wait! There has to be another way. Besides, what will Sumeru do if you turn into a twig? Maybe you and the Traveler can plant me in the soil of Sumeru once it is all over. I can still communicate with the world through the forest. It's just that you won't be able to see me for some time. You can't be serious. If the Traveler were here, he definitely wouldn't let you go through with it. If we knew this was how you were going to take responsibility, then we never would have agreed in the first place. I'm sorry, Paimon, but we're out of options. Not all eagles who have fallen to the ground can soar in the sky once again. But if no risks are taken, then the eagle will be grounded forever. No! Please, no, Nahida!
She really about to do this? Oh. Let's go. I can't run in there. Nahida, you better.
I know. A sacrifice must be made, but not by the Lord of Dendro. We've all grown on this long journey. If the purpose of that growth was to return home, then our wishes have come true. Would you lend us your power?
You knew it would come to this. All the knowledge, language, and emotions that you have learned will be reverted into pure elemental energy. In your new homeland, nothing of who you were will remain. You won't be remembered by anyone. Is that truly the return you've always dreamed of?
Lord of Dendro, don't be sad. This is not your home. We go home. Lord of Dendro should also go home.
I hope for the life of me this is being recorded. If not, I'm gonna have the greatest fit. Oh, that's right, Traveler, get that dendro power in there.
Hear us, please. Feel our heartfelt desires. Awaken!
I hope this is recorded. Please let it be recorded. Please let this be recorded. Dang it. Okay. Uh-oh.
To imagine such growth achieved in such a short time.
It's because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
I can't even stop. That's not fair. Wait, am I being hit? It does look wild. Actually, I expected its size to be 10 times bigger than this for some strange reason. Uh-oh. Defeat the moss. Oh, nah. Yeah, I can get about it. shields.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Wait, hear me.
What's providing them shields? Is it this? Can I kill this? I gotta hurry and kill this thing.
Rain outlines your fate.
Yep, there we go.
I swear by my sword. Terminate. Rain cutter.
Make yourselves a room. By royal decree.
As you wish, Fräulein.
The Temple of Wisdom. On.
Barbados. Guide us.
I feel like I failed, to be honest. Oh boy. Alright, this next fight, round 2, would be crazy. Okay, now he look way bigger. Alright, let's pop these bursts off. Oh my lord. Okay. At least I know that attack I need to be careful of.
No, my sword. Time to act. Rain outlines your fate.
How did my stamina drop so freaking hard? Uh oh. I gotta get inside the bubble. Alright, let's pop it off.
Make yourselves a room.
Rain cutter. I swear by my sword.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
If you don't get your lamb over here.
No rest for the wicked.
No, my sword.
This battle theme bumping right now. No.
My love is.
Rain outlines your fate.
By royal decree.
If this fool don't get over here into this. Oh my freaking.
The Temple of Wisdom.
No, my sword.
Oz, reveal thyself. I see everything.
Come on.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Witness the power
Oh, the Nahida's second story quest right now is banging hard. Hope there's another.
Can you hear Paimon? Say something! You fungi said that your form didn't matter, right? Then let us know that you're alright.
That's enough, Paimon.
Their knowledge, memories, and emotions have been reverted to elemental power and released. They are no longer able to respond to you. The guardians that have accompanied me for countless eras have also transformed into my elemental power, just as they did. They will be born once again now that they're one. There's nothing to be sad about.
But that's different! They won't ever be the same. Paimon, we will never understand it, and it will never understand us. That's how it's destined to be. But as long as you can be healthy again, then nothing else matters to me, Apep. Samara will be free from threat as long as your health is maintained.
I thought that my rage would be kindled once my power returned to me. However, what I feel now is a feeling that has long eluded me. The feeling of peace.
The forbidden knowledge influenced you ever since you were contaminated, greatly amplifying your hatred and rage.
Yes, there's no denying that. Although my hatred for that usurper from beyond the heavens still stirs deep within me, destroying you and your people serves me no purpose.
That usurper. Ugh, you know who you talking about. So you still pissed at that nigga, which is rightfully so. It's like, man, how do you come to this planet and then tell me something, you gonna take it as yours and just start body bagging my homies, my fellow dragons, so you can plant your life on this planet? Like, excuse you?
Be that as it may, my position still stands, and I will have nothing to do with you. When you inevitably perish due to your ever-expanding curiosity, I will still sneer and mock you in my heart.
Heesh! Who can put up with you? I respect your decision, and with time, I will prove to you that we will not repeat our mistakes. Before you begin resting, there is one last thing I would like to know. How did you become affected by forbidden knowledge?
It's a long story. We all once believed in the distant past that only forbidden knowledge could give us enough power to defeat the heavenly principles. The Dragon King acquired the power of darkness from outside of this world and led us in a fight against the order established by the outsiders.
Nibelung is his name.
Dragon King?
An unimaginable war took place into that, causing destruction on an unprecedented scale. The world itself was on the verge of collapse. In war, the victor would inherit the right to shape the world, while the losers must turn into ash.
That sounds like the god of war fighting language to me.
But I didn't give up on searching for a way to turn the tides, even after the death of the Dragon King. As I attempted to collect more forbidden knowledge from the corners of the world, as it was on the verge of collapse, I was stopped by the giant spike that fell from the sky.
I thought that said snake. I was about to lose my
Sand dunes arose where there was only forest. And it was as if even Sumeru itself was trying to tell me that the era of the dragons was over.
But you still didn't give up, did you? Because of Amun Al-Ahmar.
Yes. Al-Ahmar eventually obtained this power with the help of Nabu Malikata. His ambitions continued to grow, and he planned to establish a powerful kingdom in my domain. Although I didn't think much of him, I allowed his actions under one condition. The condition was that after his death, all the knowledge he came to accumulate would belong to me. At that time, I still harbored deep regrets. By the time the Dragon King finally returned, the world had irrevocably changed.
The Dragon King, he returned? What that supposed to mean?
Some of the dragons have grown close to your kind, and have forgotten all about our hatred from when the world was taken from us. And some died, leaving behind nothing but their bones, while others chose to flee after experiencing pain and agony.
AKA the Inconomia.
But for me, the scales and will of the Dragon King still shine bright in my heart, even to this day. I will follow it until the end of my time.
I ain't gonna hold you. Stuff like this keep reinforcing what Lumine said. Once you've journeyed through this world, you'll understand the true nature of this world. You know, keep hammering home each time with each passing quest.
You really are insane.
When Alokmar's proud kingdom collapsed, I swallowed him whole as I agreed and absorbed his elemental power. However, what I gained was no benefit. No. I gained the apocalypse. I used up all my strength just trying to keep the pain under control. I had no energy to analyze the knowledge he had accumulated. But even then, I still believed that his insanity was far greater than that of my own.
So that's how the apocalypse started.
I admit that I fell for his trap. I was like a final failsafe in his plan. Tiny Brewer, and the rest of you, continue forward. I shall keep a watchful eye. How far will a life so dear and precious to the heavenly principles be able to go? I wonder.
Wait, so is she implying that the heavenly principles actually care about their archons that they've had rule over the world? This characterization of Celestia is becoming weirder and weirder. We each at first we're like, oh, Celestia the bad guys. Then we find out, oh, well, actually they actually give a damn about their archons, which has to prove and show if they're willing to let their archons just relinquish their titles. When it came to at least two of the archons just giving up their gnosis, well, all of them at this point giving up their gnosises. Oh man, it's 2:03. This story quest was a banger. Hopefully I recorded enough to at least do 2 videos and that'll be it instead of 3. Anyway, this was a good story quest, I ain't gonna lie. But I hope that the story quest continues. I hope it doesn't end yet. I hope it continues to the new location.
Hey, looks like we've been sent back out. Still in one piece, too. The dragon will need to rest for a very long time before it is fully healthy again. It's not as ruthless as it was before. Curing the dragon of its illness has seemingly made it more open to reason.
Nobody's in a good mood when they're feeling sick. Even though we accomplished something really important, Paimon still doesn't feel happy for some reason.
Bringing everyone home was supposed to be a happy conclusion, but it seems to have lost some of its meaning.
Indeed. Although they'll still have the chance to be born again, they've lost their memories of their journey and their feelings for their homeland. Each opportunity for growth is unique in its own way. Perhaps the immense power we released was the pouring out of all these irreplaceable emotions that had built up over time.
Can you really call a place with no family your home?
Family. Right! The Hydra fungus left behind its family. Those two fungi might be waiting for it to return.
Oh, yeah. Let's hurry and go take a look. Huh. How are we going to explain all the complicated things that happened?
I'm gonna come back here just to see if I can just walk in there. Cause it seems like, bro, there's so much more to explore. I feel like I can just walk in there for crying out loud. But there's another pathway that just leads this way. Oh, hold up. But anyway, a lot of good lore stuff happened from this. Well, lore as in it gave more historical context to certain things that had gaps in it, right? Or gave additional pieces of information that sort of filled in blanks of the timeline in relation to Sumeru, in relation to Rukkhadevata, King Deshret, so on and so forth. You get the gist, which is all really good information. Look at these poor little bastards.
They're still here! Have they really been waiting here all this time?
We're back. I'm sorry. I really am. But it's gone home and won't be able to return for a very long time. Don't be sad. It did it to protect you. Your happiness is more important to it than anything else in the world. It's said that Muir is its most important family member. That's your name, isn't it? Oh. This is wonderful. So it has left traces of itself after all. They will definitely meet again, someday.
That was a cute way to end the story quest. Now the Hydro Fungus have the ability to speak. I ain't talking to you, fool. I'm talking about the child right here. Oh, guess you don't want to speak. But, hey! Peep this though. That was a wonderful second Archon quest to our story. It almost makes me want. I'm salivating at the mouth, waiting for Venti's second story quest because it's got to have the most juiciest lore content in relation to everybody else. Everybody else has gotten their secondary story quest.